Chiefs skating broadcast left to right, and the opening faceoff is down as Borin scampers back into Chilliwack ice. Adam Kroll tries to chip it past Gill, couldn't get it past him. Second chance does, and now it slides past Grabus at the red line, forcing Wyatt Davis, who's got a track back in his own zone. Reese Shaw hustles to it, centering feet in front. Great save, Brouillard on point blank on the captain, Grabus. What a chance there in front as Shaw sets up the Chief captain, and Brouillard, who was deep as net. I don't know if he was
Bulldogs territory.
Chiefs push the puck up left corner. Kevin Perreault looking back down for Shaw, and Alberni Valley's Edward Mishikov will just slide it out to neutral ice. Shaw had his stick checked, and now a dumping attempt by Ryan Small hit the visor of Boder. He's okay. Shaw chips it to the Bulldog blue line. McAllister denied entry at the Chief line. Turning with it now is Brandon Gill. McAllister for Gill. Wrist shot, missed the net. On the right wing side, Kai Matthew had a 4-point night last night in Surrey in the 8-0 win for the Bulldogs. Matthew has 7 goals and 12 assists in his last 10 games. Pretty good run for number 17 of the Bulldogs. There's a wrist shot by Grabus on the short side that missed the net, and it rims out to neutral ice. JT.
The assist to number 71, Marcus Suratskis. And to number 24, Adam Boder. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 24 seconds.
Well, that was definitely the wrong assist on that. It was definitely Arjun Bawa.
That's right.
So they will change that. Here's Chung behind the net. Brandon Gill, right side of the ice. Gill looking for an option, throws it towards the...
In the direction and spot where he wants it to go, and he just keeps heading on downhill. Nice little set and show of hands there by Bawa.
There it is.
There it is. They got that right away.
The first assist is now awarded to number
visiting Bulldogs.
Nico Grabus on the left wing. Skating through center, tried to hit Bourne with a pass. Now Shaw sends it back to the other side. A quick slap shot off the stick of Nielsen, high and wide. Grabus for Boren. Looking back for the Chief captain. It goes to Nielsen instead. Shaw touches it, left hash marks. Now he steals, tries to find middle ice, and he runs into a pair of Bulldogs. Dispossessed, Brandon Gill made a move at the Chief line. Teague McAllister couldn't corral it. Now he ties up the stick of Kroll. They skate to the left corner. Boren trying to scrape it free off the wall. McAllister has it pinned against it. Now it's chipped out by Shaw. Here's Nico Grabus, kind of cut outside in. Fires a shot, save made, Brouillard. Nice looking effort there from the Chief captain. Magner the other way. Put it right into the body of Francis, who steals and goes. Rebound is pushed over top the goal from Caden Tremblay. Here's Boder behind the Chilliwack goal.
Well, you would think that Bawa cross-check he received was a bit of an automatic one. The referee just shook his head no, and as well, as Vonnie mentioned, great save there by Derek Brouillard.
Best of this hockey game for sure to this point. Here's Reese Shaw ahead. Grabus over the Bulldog line. Opens up on his forehand. Hits the trailer Shaw. On the backhand. Centering feet in front. Off the blade of Grabus. Boren looking back for Boder. He was going. Looks back behind his own net. Long lead pass to the Chief line for Gill. Gill looking for McAllister. Loose puck skated onto here by JT Vini. A backhander rides the glass. Shaw at center had it roll away from him. Here's Kai Matthew. Couldn't gain entry into the Chilliwack zone. Roy Chung now will chip it in from center. Brizgalov out to meet the puck. Slides for Vini. Hard pass hit the stanchion. Wrist shot. Oh, that was a trickery one. Almost fooling Brizgalov, but it went wide. Here's Borin. 3 seconds to go. He's going to have to hurry. Travis shoots. He scores!
Zone, you better be getting ready to receive the puck. Makes a nice little move and just creates a little tiny bit of separation. And how about the awareness of Grabus? He knows this is not a catch and get your eyes up and then release. This is an story was the buzzer beater. It really was a buzzer beater. Let's get this goal called out.
His 28th of the season, scored by number 29, Nico Grabus. The assist to number 10, Boris Borin, and to number 7, Reese Shaw. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 59 seconds of the first period.
29 has got 28.
And Shaw's got another point as well. He came into this game with a 4-game goal scoring over the Bulldog line. Sends one across the goal mouth, touched on by the goal stick of Brouillard. Liam Smith to the right side. Ryan Small plays it in the middle. Brady Bagner, the defenseman, is in deep behind the Chilliwack goal. Smith tried to wrap around, put the puck right on the stick of Grabus, and now Reese Shaw has it. Fell down, and again, Tyler alluded to a skate blade that Shaw just got exchanged, and I wonder if that's going to be an ongoing problem here early in this second period. Ryan Small for Magner, fires a shot, save Brizgalov again. Shaw again below the goal line, dispossessed from McAllister. Teague McAllister steals a puck. Magner fires, blocker side, missed. Grabus gave it away, looking for Shaw, and Kai Matthew hooks it back for Magner. Left wing side, puck steered into the Chilliwack zone. Boris Borin now with a pass for Saratskis. It was behind him, and this will be ice to
Go back out there after about 20 seconds.
face off to the right of Brizgalov. Chilliwack wins it, lobbing the puck to the line, but not out. Matthew keeps it alive. Here's a wrist shot, save Brizgalov, and a great-looking shot there.
Numbers.
Borin, 2-on-1 Chilliwack. Saratskis moving in on goal for Borin. Shoots, he scores! Saratskis.
This is just a pretty 2-on-1. And I really thought Saratskis was going to shoot the puck. And instead, he just does a great job of puck protection. Receives the pass, tries to head wide in a good angle. I don't mind the angle at all by the defender playing the 2-on-1. He played it really aggressive and went to the puck carrier. And just a great job of Boris Borin heads.
Reese Shaw, hard pass through the Alberni Valley goal mouth. Wyatt Davis almost ran into Borin. Loose pocket center. Nice poke check by Newman. And here comes Reese Shaw. Fires, blocker, save. Brouillard on a low, hard shot there. Borin in front looking for Shaw. Has it in the right corner. Borin leaves. JT Vini engages from the left point. Vini to the front of the net. Slides a backhand, forcing Brouillard to get the paddle down. And the Bulldogs will knock it back out to center ice. Shaw from the red line sends it back in.
This is great back-to-back-to-back shifts. 3 great shifts in a row here by the Chiefs.
Wyatt Davis to the left side. Small.
We still haven't seen it yet, though, and not that we need to. Regardless, 5-minute power play on deck here for the Chiefs.
Chiefs win the face-off, and they'll go to work here with the second unit on the ice. Borin slides in the middle, and it was picked off by Benoche, who sends it 200 feet down the length of the ice. Brizgalov leaves it for Onctiel. Now Francis squeezed out by McAllister, but Saratskis was right there. Rims it for Dallasala. Loose puck, good aggressive check here. Now behind the defense, McAllister's in alone and fires a wrist shot off the post.
I think Brizgalov got a piece of it. That definitely slammed some iron.
Saratskis now
looking in right now for that top unit, even having a little bit of trouble gaining the offensive zone. And when they got in there, just kind of passing on the outside. And we see that number 2 unit back out there.
just a one shot so far on this power play. Gabriel Longteal, umbrella formation, fires a shot. Hit something and went. Francis leans in against Small, wins it clean. Gabriel Longteal looking. Longteal still has it, spreads across to his right. Drew Dallasala, backdoor Saratskis, one time, maybe off the base of the post. Had Brouillard beat, moving from his left to his right. Dallasala, top of the right circle. Gabriel Longteal, wrist shot again off the end glass. Big rebound off the end wall. Magner lost his stick. Dallasala deep in the right corner. Borin behind the net for Dallasala. Right corner again. Up high it goes. Longteal looking, snaps a shot into the glove.
Power to not have a repeat of last weekend.
2 minutes to go here in this second period. 5-3 Chilliwack. Borin finding Vini deep in the Alberni zone. Sends a blind pass that missed everybody. And it's Newman back in his own end. Nicholas Newman for Boris Borin. Now Grabus fires a shot wide. Quick release there by the Chief captain again. Grabus up high goes Newman. One times it off the wall. Vini trying to push it back. Down to the goal line does. Now he's down there himself. Leaned into. And here's Matthew, 3-on-1, Alberni Valley. Kai Matthew finds the trailer, gets a return feed, looking for Brandon Gill. Maybe too many touches there for the Bulldogs. Borin the other way on the right side. Passes for Saratskis. The puck jumped over his stick. As Chilliwack is in the midst of making a change. Wyatt Davis tracking a puck back in his own zone. Flushed out from behind his net by Nico Grabus. Now it's stolen. Grabus fires on goal. And Brouillard with a big save there. Borin skate onto it. Puck given away. Grabus again. Leaves for Perreault. Now Borin moves in. Holding. He shoots. Save Brouillard. Rebound cleared. Not out of the zone. Adam Boder for Kevin Perreault. Down for Borin in front. Reese Shaw below the goal line. Borin on his forehand in front. Perreault fires, save Brouillard. Borin again in front. Grabus fires. That hits somebody. It stays in the zone again. Great possession here by the Chiefs. Perreault fires off the shoulder of Brouillard. Reese Shaw. What pressure here by Chilliwack. Davis hard off the wall, and finally it comes out to center.
Well, the Chiefs right there had more scoring chances than they did that entire 5-minute major they had in the second period. What a great onslaught of shots and prime scoring chances. Even ripped the post to start the whole thing off.
JT Vini now for Grabus. Ahead for Shaw. Over the Bulldog line, leaves for Borin. Borin looking back, hangs on to it, centers it. Comes to the line, good keep in. Longteal, wrist shot. 50 seconds to go in the,
Whoa.
Well, look out, it goes off the skate of Nielsen. And Brishkalov forced to make a save there on almost an own goal there by the Swedish defenseman. Saratskis, cross corner dump into the left corner. Kobe Francis quickly met up, the puck stays in the zone. Here's Saratskis holding, tripped up, that's going to be a penalty. 23 to go in the power play. Longteal holds, fires in the skates.
Things have just gone from bad to worse for the Bulldogs.
Brishkalov's on the bench. The extra attacker is on the ice. Kobe Francis holding down to the goal line. It goes. Borin, sharp angle shot. Here's Grabus. Now for Borin. Right hash marks. One man's out of the penalty box. Borin holding. Wrist shot off the end glass. Rebound. Brouillard makes a save. Francis now for Borin. One-time shot. Oh, and Dallasala just missed. Saratskis as the Chiefs work the perimeter. Here's Longteal, and it's picked off by Blaze.
Idea of we'll just give them the puck, let them touch it, you know what I mean? Chiefs right back to the power play.
And they win the attacking zone draw. They'll leave the same personnel on the ice. Drew Dallasala in the middle for Longteal. Spreads left. Saratskis, indirect pass. Borin trying to go all in one motion, but it was blocked. Dallasala for Longteal again. Back for Drew Dallasala. Down the right wing wall it goes. Borin, nice move. Holding on to it. In front, save made. Brouillard as Borin threaded it across. Teal, rink wide. Shaw wins it for Teal. Now Grabus trying to hit Shaw in stride, got his own puck back. And now he was checked as he entered AV ice. McAllister was dumped between the benches. There's going to be a Chief penalty.
Cash on and keep adding to that point total. There's still a chance Vonnie Shaw could make his way into third place.
That's right. 7 goals for Black Falls tonight. Ivashenko with a point in that one. Power play number 5 goes to work here for Chilliwack. Borin up high for Grabus in the middle. Plandowski for Borin. Back for the Chief captain. Up high it goes for Edvin Nielsen. Now Boris Borin left hash marks to the line. Nielsen spreads right across for Grabus in the middle. Plandowski, Nielsen. Now for Plandowski, Grabus. Everybody's getting a touch on this one. Nielsen, Rishaw just went wide on the glove side of Brouillard. Grabus holding, Rishaw saved. Derek